fact. We're just doing a short little repair on my 2000 SC that I've been working on. 2010 SC. But yeah, I've been waiting all day for the sun to go down because it's been like 93, and I need to grab a part off of this 2009 that I have. So I'm going to be doing that, and then hopefully I'll still have enough daylight to be able to do the swap. So I'm getting the purge valve from it. Well, not the purge valve, but I'm like something for the charcoal canister. Hi, Stacy. So rather than spend like $100 bucks, I'm just gonna grab this one because I don't think they usually go bad. So I was kind of surprised that mine did, but I mean, it has so many miles on it, almost 300,000, and then this one's got 108,000 on it. So I'm just gonna be taking this one and assuming that it's good, because I doubt they go bad within 100,000 miles. So let's get these tools laid out here, because I need something to set my phone up with. What's up, Alex? Very pixely. Is it still bad? Let me know. Let me know. All right, what tool am I not going to use? We're gonna say this is the tool I'm not gonna use today. So this will be my temporary tripod. How are the socks looking? What are you replacing? I'm doing something for the vapor canister. I forget. It's like something is closed. It's like vapor valve is stuck closed or something. So I'm just gonna be replacing the entire valve rather than just the tube. Oh. Let's try to get you guys set up under here and get a good shot, because this is kind of a tight spot. So I don't really know where we're gonna put you. How's everybody's Monday night going? How's back here? Let me know how this is back here, folks. Ladies and gentlemen. See, I'm gonna be working over this way, okay? That's where I'm gonna be working. So I'm sorry, it's probably gonna be a terrible shot, but also, I'm also in a terrible spot. I got like maybe 6 inches of room to work, and I completely forget what I'm trying to get. Hold on, I think I can set you up better. We'll put you on the inside. Shoot. There we go. How are we looking? How are we looking? Howdy, folks. Okay. Like, yeah, I know I could jack the car up if I had a jack, but also I can't put any weight on that trailing arm over there. Well, I guess I could just do it from the back. We're just gonna try it like this tonight. We're gonna be putting the mic over here. Holy cobwebs. What do we got saying? Sage, good, I'm just finishing packing for relocation. Get the rear adjustable control arms installed, nice. Welcome in, everybody. Got some ramp. This element doesn't move because the trailing arm broke off of it. I don't even know. Why don't I work on the one that I need to take off first so I actually know what I'm doing in like a really so I think that's better. Aren't you scared of spiders? No. I don't have a floor jack, no. I'm just gonna try to do it on this side. Like this actually has some clearance under it and it's not broken. I need to go get my tools. But yeah, I've been working on the Element just a little bit. I haven't been live streaming it. Missed is I did the title transfer today, so I got a plate for it. It's on my insurance now. I'm not going to be detailing it myself. I bought my mom a gift card for a detail for her car over Christmas, and she never used it. So I'm not going to, like, I'm going to clean up her car of detailing. So that's happening Wednesday, that detail. What else? I've been looking into getting some brake rotors and and pads. It's definitely, I definitely think I should get some. The pads are lower. I bled the brakes yesterday. Brand new fluid in it. I've been driving it a little bit. I've done maybe 20 to 30 miles on it. It's been driving really good. It's got some small clunks in the front. Uh, I was looking at the axles too, and it's kind of spooky. Especially like if it's going to be my mom driving it. So I'll have to look more into that. What's everybody saying? You could drive it up on a block of wood. My dad's in here. What's up, Dad? I thought of that, Sage. Um, but I don't know. I don't really know if it's necessary. Oh yeah, I got much better clearance here. So we're gonna be working on like the entire, like the vapor evap canister under there. And there's a shield that covers it, so we're gonna be taking that off first thing. How's the view? I'll try to pull you guys closer. Great video on how to install. Okay, I'll look in it. I'll look into it. If I have to swap the brake lines, it's not happening. Okay. Let's try it like that. Yeah, yesterday was annoying because the one caliper release thing was like stuck, so I had to use a heat torch and it was a struggle. So I think it's all just clipped in under here for the most part. Well, that was easy. Pretty sure there's supposed to be more clips in there, but I'm not complaining. And then I think it's in the back here. So I can't see from that far, Sage. I should have pulled you closer. So I think I'm gonna go from the rear end. That way the gas tank's not in my way. Once my metabolism wears off, I'll invest in a jack. I do have a piece of cardboard this time, which is pretty fancy. So yeah, this, all right, this is pretty clear. This is what I'm gonna be taking out. I'll try to move you guys in a better spot. I should have had this set up before, but it's still hot. It's like 85 degrees. I can see what you're looking at. Yeah, I do think there's quite a bit of suspension work that needs done. Yeah, we'll see. This is really difficult. It's not like I can set my phone up either, because I got an attachment down in my charging port so I can hook up the mic, but I think I'm just gonna take that out. I'm not using it anyway. Oh. Yeah, we're not using the mics today. If I had it set up in a tripod, it'd be much easier, but the mics are not the move today. So I apologize if the audio is trash. But I'm not gonna stress about that. All right, now that we can set you up. What is that glare? Sorry about the glare, everybody. Oh, there's a crack in my screen. My screen thing. Let me just take it off. There we go, folks. There's no glare now. That's what the issue was. All right, I already got one problem solved. Now if my screen falls again, I'll be getting a new phone. All right, that's good enough. Look at that. Okay, 15 minutes in, folks. Let's get this ball rolling. So let's start by unplugging it first. Was that, what was the code that it threw? Question from my dad. It was, I don't even remember, but I went to AutoZone and I put 93 octane in it, and I put like that Lucas, the gas cleaner thing, and I ran it for like 30 miles, and it still came up. And I unhooked the battery too, so the code was gone, but the code still came back, so. Hopefully you guys can see that good. For your viewing pleasures, I'm taking this out. On. That does it too. Alright, that's out. There are two of those evap vents. One comes down and the other under the hood. It could be caused by a rusted evap line or a bad gas cap. The AutoZone thing, like, it gave me the suggested cause of the issue. So I have no idea. I assume this is not filled with gas. I watched a Clint Searchy video. He does element stuff. So he was the one that had the code too, so I'm just doing the same replacement that he did. Yeah. I wish I could meet Clint in person. Like, I feel like he's a pretty big member of the repair community, but I've never met him in person. Like, he doesn't go to any of the meets, or I think his wife. Does it make you nervous that I'm watching? Should make you nervous. You've taught me everything I know. There's 9 other people in here that could be thinking I'm a fool. This hose is on there pretty good. I'm trying not to rip it or anything. Let me get some WD-40 just to lubricate that a bit. I didn't know Clint lived in West Virginia. I thought he lived in like New York, or I mean Tennessee. I didn't know he lived in Tennessee. I thought he lived in like New York or West Virginia. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, and now he said it was kind of clipped in on the bottom here. So let me see if I got some sort of flathead. I'm back. I got a flathead and then little pry tools. It's actually nice to see you climbing under there instead of sending me. It's still daylight if you want to come up and get the other one while I do this one. All right, and then I think there's 2 at the top. I just gotta feel where they are. I'll stick this in here just so they don't come back in. Who do we got in here? Lisa, are you in here? Linz? You guys in here? I can't find that other one. Come on. You know, it looks so simple when Clint does it. There we go. Nope. I thought I got it. That's still locked in there somehow. Okay. So there's the piece that I'm gonna replace. I don't know what the issue would be with it, but yeah. What's up, Total Tech? He sent me a muffler bearing and it was... I still am waiting on the payment. So yeah, I don't know how this... what could go wrong with this that would make it not work, so... not really sure. Alright, I'm gonna crawl back out. Actually, let me take this. Take these. And we'll take you guys. All right. Now the fun part's gonna be going to the other one, which has flat tires and a broken control arm, and do that. I'm just glad it's gonna stay light for a little bit more. Welcome to the collection. They're still sitting here. Had to replace one on a Ford Transit. On that one, the valve stops functioning. What, like one of the valves that tube goes in? Oh God. This one's gonna be a treat. Look at this. Yeah, I'm not that skinny. All right. You've become an element hoarder. I've been an element hoarder. This is just the beginning. Gotcha, Click. Thanks for coming in, Click. And everybody else that's in here. All right. No promises on the camera angle. But I'll do my best. God. Let's try to put you guys under here. How's that looking for everybody? Is that good? Oh yeah, that's a nice shot. Okay. Let's have some fun. The car's been driving perfectly though. So, I don't know what it affects. Maybe like my miles per gallon. All right, this thing can just break off. Okay. Well, we already got one tube disconnected, which is awesome. The crash was so hard that the tube disconnected. This one's still on. Oh my gosh, I can see. It's like working in a mirror. All right, so according to, all right. I gotta find where that tube is. Right here. Right there. Gonna aim. Alright. The tube is lubed. Okay, so that's off. Now is the fun part, getting these clips out. The bottom ones are super simple. Where's that orange thing? There it is. I can't read your message right now, Dad. And then there's two up at the top. If I could just break it off, that'd be ideal. I'll never need this car to run again. Bear with me, guys. All right, there's one. One clip is up, I think. Okay, one's up. We're gonna try to get the other. All right, the other's up. So this thing is free. All right. All right. Oh, that one felt good on my neck. Oh. I just ate the corner of that tailgate. That metal. What's everybody saying? Use one of your element jacks and throw it. Okay. Well, we got it. Just gonna get some of that stuff under there that I need. Come here. Okay. Let's move back to the other car now. So here's our part. We're gonna assume this one's good. This one has 108,000 miles on it. If this works, then it's gonna save me like 100 to 150 bucks. So if it works, it was definitely worth monkeying with. Okay. Here's the front of the Element Horde. I'm gonna take out the other ones if there's a difference. I doubt I can visibly see what went wrong with it, but here's the new one, or the newer one. Here's the old one. I don't know what would have went wrong with it. I might take it apart later and see. What's the temperature like? It's too hot over here to be working on cars. It's like 85 right now. It was 93 earlier, and I wasn't gonna do this when it was that hot, so I've been waiting. Do they all have some undercarriage rust? Actually, most of the elements that I get do, but the ones up here, they're pretty rust free. I just got lucky on them. And they're all SCs too, so they all have two-wheel drive, so people don't drive them in the winter usually, so that kind of helps. That's why I assume they're not rusty. The one I'm working on now is from Indiana. It's not rusty, it's just been sitting, so it's got surface rust on it, like the brake components and stuff, but it's pretty nice. I'd say it's the rustiest one. Actually, no, my daily, this one. This is the rustiest one up here. I got that in Ohio, so that explains it, but the other ones aren't bad at all. But yeah, every other element I get is usually a rust bucket. But that's why they're so cheap. Okay. So we're gonna be throwing this back in. I'm glad there's none of those the metal hose clamps. That would really suck. Those would be rusty. Okay. So just slide it in. A certain way. Okay. We'll plug it back in, put the hoses back on. One more. All right, that's not going anywhere. What did I miss? I got the other one, or that other evap thing, so that was kind of a struggle. You missed the struggle. In Vegas, they're going for 10K plus, depending on the mileage. Yeah. I sell them too. They bring a lot of money, especially out west. I got a little screw clip that I need to take out. Dang. It's kind of being a pain. Let me get a tool. All right. I usually like these clips, but this one's being annoying. It's just in an awkward place. I'd say this is on the higher tier for clips compared to others. Come on. What's everybody saying? Nothing? Oh, while you guys are in here, I'm having a weird issue. I don't know if it's like if my batteries has low voltage or something. I went to AutoZone. It was throwing a code and it said like something about the battery voltage. I forget. But it starts the car perfectly fine. It doesn't die. It doesn't sputter. Starts up right away. I put it on the charger, so I know it's charged up, not having any issues turning the car over. But as soon as I like connect, because I usually disconnect the battery, when I disconnect I disconnect the battery just so it doesn't die overnight. So in the morning when I go to reconnect it, the alarm comes on like every time. Even if I have the key in the ignition and I turn it fast enough to where the alarm doesn't turn on, it eventually turns on. Like I know it's got a security system in it, but it happens like every single time that I put the battery or I connect it. And my thought was that the terminals, like they are kind of loose. I might go to AutoZone and get like better terminals. But I thought the terminals might not be making good connection. And so they lose power, and then the battery like gets power just randomly. So that's why the alarm turns on and off randomly. Because it's just a little jolt from the road or something. Or jolt from closing the door. So if anybody has any thoughts on that, let me know. Which car is that? It's the SC, the 2010. Where did I put that little clip? OEM security system or aftermarket? It's got the red dot on the steering wheel cover. I'll show you after I put the screw in. that's all put together. So that was pretty fast. Oh shoot, I accidentally hit somebody. I'm sorry, Mike Cassidy. How do I get Mike back? Alex, can you try to get Mike back? Mike, I'm sorry, I accidentally hid your messages for some reason. Just trying to move my phone. All right. I don't know, it's got the red dot on here. But like, I'll see if it does it. Like, the key's in the ignition right now. Thank you, Stacy. Well, of course it's not gonna do it. I don't know. But yeah, when I hook it on, but these terminals, like, but I tried tightening it down. I can't squeeze it any tighter. So I don't know if it's that. But that's kind of one of the most annoying issues. Every time I start it up and then the horn goes off. But yeah, the alternator's holding up pretty good. I know the fan's out, so I gotta do that. Don't worry about the low voltage code. It's something stupid AutoZone scanners always pick up for no reason. All right. The battery's from basically 23. Are they still loose after tightening them? Yeah. Like, even if I tighten that nut on there, those like S bracket things, they won't get any tighter, even on this one. So I was thinking, like, should I just get new terminals? Yesterday we did the brake fluid, so we got some nice new brake fluid in here. There's black specks in it because the filter picked it up, but the fluid's good. So we did that yesterday. We got some brand new transmission fluid in it. No more leak. Hey, any chance faded issue with code? Any chance you faced an issue with code P2422? I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm not sure. I'm not a mechanic. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. I gotta pin that comment. I gotta type it in the chat and pin it. My knowledge is limited on this stuff, but search up Miguel's channel. His name's Element Lifestyle. He might have a video on that code. Click, you said you can use the terminal sleeves to fill the gap or get new terminals, which I did. The ground cable was about to turn to dust on me. I mean, I've seen worse. This one's okay. Maybe in the next year. So they got filler sleeves. Terminal sleeves. All right, I'll have to look into that because I don't That'd be annoying to put new terminals on it. I mean, it's just barely loose. Oh, and I took this panel off too. I gotta replace, well, not replace it, but I gotta fix it. These like plastic brackets on the inside that hold the clips is broken, so I'm gonna do some plastic welding to that. I took some of the stickers off. There was skulls on it. I was like, yeah, for the first impression, I don't want my mom to be seeing skulls. Stick a piece of wire in there, it'll tighten down nice. Okay. Headlights are horrible. I gotta get Alex to do them. Oh, I replaced the fog light. All right, I'll definitely probably do that, Clicks. Yeah, I replaced the one fog light over here. So that's looking nice. The one headlight bulb is out. Engine bay needs love. And there's like a weird smell, like a sulfur smell coming from up there in the hood. But yeah, the interior's seen better days. But like I said, my mom's got that gift card for the detail place, so I'll clean the car she's driving now, and then we can get the best bang out of our buck for this one. It's funny, the plate, when I went to the DMV today, he handed me the plate, and I'm like, dang, mama, or like ma. Cargo cover. Yeah, ma. That's funny. I don't want to put any pressure on her to get box mom yet. I want to let it soothe in for a little. Let her fall in love with it first, because I got box boy. But yeah, I mean, not much more. That was a quick live. I figured I'd be up here for a little bit longer. There's always something I could do, but I mean, that's all I kind of wanted to do today. Because the next part is taking it out on the road and seeing. You'll be disappointed in their detail compared to what you do. Well, they shampoo the seats, and the seats are like disgusting. It's at Mazzolo's in Williamsport. Like, they're not doing the exterior. They're just, it was like a basic interior with a wash on the outside. Box boy, an old term for what are now called courtesy clerks. The brake pads are pretty low. So I think I'm just gonna order a set of rotors and brakes for it. Gotcha, Mike. Another thing that I noticed is the sway bar end links are like bent. I've never seen that before. Like on both sides. It's got new struts in it, which is pretty nice. The control arms aren't bad at all. So for the rear, it's not bad, but there's kind of some clunks in the front. those were installed backwards. Alex, I don't know if you were talking about that green element, but my friend Caleb texted me that, and it was, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. He sent me a picture of that rear sway bar link that I'm pretty sure you said was installed upside down, and it was broken, like, off the thing. I was like, dang, because I think it was new. OEM struts, I don't think they are. I don't even know if they're SC struts. Well, those are old. The rear struts, I got no idea. They don't look like they are. They're not black, they're like gray. But yeah, when I first bought it, I was looking at like the gap in the wheel wells. It's an SC, so they're usually lower. I don't know if I have a good example. I don't know, maybe I'm just seeing things. Like this one over here. Nah, it looks about the same. So I guess it is SC. Jason who, Dad? Jason? I don't know what else to do up here. Pretty sure that's it for the night. Oh, I gotta do the windshield too. I gotta make an appointment for that. It's cracked all along the bottom here. So, gotta do that. But other than that, it's just kind of putting it on the road and feeling it out, seeing what needs to get replaced. He owns the detail shop. I think I talked to him when I bought the gift card. It was like some Hispanic guy. I've been doing these lives, Dad, like when I'm working on cars, and like there's people, like Alex is one of them, but there's also a few other people that like help me out. I'll get stuck at some point, and then I'll be just asking people in the comments, and then I can usually figure it out. But last week, I want to say, I started in on it, and the belt was broken here. The alternator was bad too. So I took out, oh, Italian, yeah. That's what I meant. So I took out the cross member here and the fans, and then replaced the alternator. And my tensioner pulley was seized. Like the bolt was seized inside, and I couldn't get it to move. And I eventually rounded the head off. And so I took a Sawzall, cut it in half, and then I was able to get the bolt, the last bolt out. And I took the parts just off that, one of those parts elements over there. So that's squared away. And then I took it on a test drive, and I got it parked and it started leaking underneath, and it was transmission fluid. You can still like see the buildup here, and it looked like it was coming from the filter. I was pretty sure. So I bought a filter, bought new fluid, and did that. And what else? The brake fluid was really low, and I figured that might have been giving me a code. So rather than just top it, I figured I'd just put new in it. I think that's it. I don't know how bad power steering fluid gets, but it feels kind of tight when I turn it sometimes. I don't know what else to do for the live. I did what I needed to, so I guess we'll end it there. I don't know if I'll be doing anything tomorrow. It's supposed to get really, really hot, like the 90s today and tomorrow. I don't know about Wednesday, but I could do another evening stream. I think I will order those brakes and rotors from Amazon. Get started on that. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting, I don't know. This goes to the detail shop on Wednesday. So I don't think I'll do anything on Wednesday. I don't know. Like I said, I just gotta drive it and keep replacing stuff until the codes go away. But yeah, toughen up, Gino. I'll be working outside in the heat. All right. All right, I'm gonna end the live, guys. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Sorry it was a bit boring. It was just a pretty quick swap. So we might see you tomorrow. I'm not sure about Wednesday, but stay tuned because I'll definitely still be working on this thing. Thanks for joining in, everybody, and thanks for all the advice too. We'll catch everybody later. Have a good night.